Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Well, now we are gonna be looking at Treehouse Live E3 coverage featuring Hyrule Warriors. This is Jamie along with.
Tingle. I'm sorry, Mega Man Dust.
Okay, let's
Hey
see what
everybody,
these guys have
welcome
to say
back
now.
to Nintendo Treehouse Live at E3. I'm Ed. I'm here with Chris, fellow Treehouse member. We're going to take a closer look here at Hyrule Warriors, something that I know a lot of Zelda fans, a lot of Dynasty Warriors fans are super excited about.
Yeah,
Zelda fan here.
Zelda fan
This
here.
is a fusion of the Zelda universe with the Dynasty Warriors, very fast-paced, frenetic, huge battles. So we actually have a special demo here for Treehouse Live at E3. So we could,
We're gonna do Midna?
we should probably start with Link. No, of course we're gonna do Midna. Ha! Oh, that was beautiful. Everyone thought I was really gonna do that.
Everybody did. By the way, I just wanted the best loading screen ever.
It's
Look
so charming, just seeing little
Love it.
guys there. There's more little references like that
Loading
in the game.
screens. Ugh.
Spoiler alert. This game is a love letter to Zelda. Spoiler.
As
It's a
if
big
you
old
didn't
spoiler.
know, yes.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff like that. So, rest assured, it's doing right by your fandom.
Oh, nice.
So in this particular level,
Cool,
there's a lot of
Twilight
levels inspired by previous Zelda games. This one, however, is inspired by Twilight Princess, specifically the Palace of Twilight.
Right.
And I'll be commanding Midna here. Everyone loves Midna. She's just kind of floating
Your
around doing her
troops,
thing.
You're surrounded by your bugs.
She,
Like,
of course,
here we go.
her run, she can create this little Twilight wolf here to run around and attack enemies. So I'm just going to start wailing on enemies wholesale.
Dang.
Because that's
Why does
the
she
whole
look
point
like this,
right
I
now.
wanna know?
In most Zelda games,
Why does she look
you
like
have
what?
to be
Why does she
careful
look like
and
this, I
sneaky
wanna
and
know.
get to use that. This
She
one
was kinda
still
cursed and
scares
turned into
the
this
thought,
form.
but you also gotta wail
So
on
why
those
is she back
enemies.
in this one?
It's
Not
so
back
great.
per se. I'm pretty sure it's like a
So,
sidestep in the
basic
universe,
attacks
but
here, these are just
gotta be
like,
some story
my weak attacks,
to explain
doing
why
some attack
she
combos
looks
here,
like this versus her
basic,
true.
hand slap.
I think because this is how we came accustomed to see her during battle and fighting. So
Here is a captain.
there was no really
This is a
battle
three-dead knight.
with
These guys
what's her name.
are
But
stronger than
let's
just
see
your
what's going on
standard
here.
little bokoblins there. He's gonna try to use his classic attacks here where he freezes me.
Oh, is that a
What
redid?
happens, he's actually weak. So if I let him do that,
Looks
I
like
can
one.
start throwing bombs at him, start hitting his weak point gauge. Once that goes down, I'll be able to do a bigger attack to him. It's tricky, because I don't have the best item in this particular demo to hit him with. But I can still attack him pretty good.
Readers are creepy in Ocarina of
So
Time.
there's
They're
a
even
lot.
more
This is
creepy
one
in
of many
Twilight
captains.
Princess, man.
In this
Right.
level, we'll actually see some others.
I thought it was the creepiest in
Because those guys are a
Wind
little
Waker.
more fun to fight than Reed at the moment.
Yeah, and for people who maybe aren't as
Wind
familiar
Waker.
with the
Oh,
Dynasty
gosh.
Warriors
Sorry,
franchise,
George.
I mean,
They were right
this is
down
what it is.
on
So this
Skyward
is
Sword.
You're putting Zelda in this world, and
I don't even think they were redates in Skyward Sword. I don't remember.
it seemed to work really, really well.
It really does. I mean, this is exciting to see characters. I mean, people have, never controlled Midna because she was on Link's back. This is the first time you get to actually pull
Oh,
her out and say, okay,
stop.
Midna, you're one of, Zelda lore's favorite characters. Let's
Everybody
bring you back.
loves you.
Everyone loves you. What can you do? What can you do for us?
And now to be able to see that, have that opportunity to do so.
Exactly. So now we have some different
Great.
captains here.
Right.
They have a different thing that'll happen that'll make their weak point happen. They'll actually spike into the ground with their sword. I'm waiting for that.
Man, there's
Or
so much
I would,
going on.
if
It's
I
like,
could. Wait, I don't want
where's
to. I'm gonna
Midnight?
attack this keep right now because I'm impatient. I don't have to be patient in
This
this game.
this is the ultimate game for those of us who like patience.
Exactly. They're still going to follow me in here because that's just how it goes. But I'm going to try to take this keep. The whole point of taking keeps is to entrench your location, really solidify your control of the battlefield. So once I get in here, you'll notice a little gauge. Right
Yeah,
there,
there's Impa.
lower
Sure.
level
Level
east.
east.
This is the keep. So once that gauge goes down to nothing,
Hyrule Warriors.
the keep boss will appear.
Hyrule
If I take him
Soldiers.
out, then my army will control this keep, which is the goal. So I'm gonna
well,
just
they
keep
even
attacking these guys.
put actually they already made a logo with the name, so it might be the final name after all.
Very simple controls. I'm making it look probably a lot simpler.
I mean, it's
because
catchy, if you
know
ask me.
how to do
Hyrule
dodging
Warriors.
Here, dodging there. I'm all
Kinda
about quick
cool.
attacks. Again, I'm not a patient player here, and I don't have to be.
Well, and this is what was actually that would probably be to your disadvantage if you were naturally.
Kinda. I mean, there are characters that require you to do a bit more
No,
thought.
someone who's gonna
but,
love that.
I mean, Midna here is frenetic.
That
She's
character.
Fast, you got to keep going.
Eating
And
this
I've taken
purple
this keep,
panda.
which is good. 'Cause
Oh.
now instead of
She loves
spawning
me,
enemies, gonna
She
spawn
loves
my guys. Yeah, so I got to get
Twilight
to the
Princess
next one.
and
I gotta
Majora's
get
Mask.
to the- I got to get to the upper level east next, because those are my goals right now. I can also stop by these outpost captains, but first,
Oh, the bridge was
the
blown.
enemies are going to break the bridges, because why wouldn't they?
Narrative twist.
There you go. In the meantime, I got these outpost captains. If I break these guys down, these little outposts, instead of spawning bad guys, once again, the good guys are going to start showing up here. And of course, I'm going to have arrow foals following me. That's okay though. I got an item coming up.
Like
that's gonna
rupees
help me take
galore,
care of
man.
them. As soon as I get done with this keep here. So I'm going to come in here. I'm going to use a big special attack. So once I get my yellow...
Whoa,
here,
slam dunk.
I've got a bigger specialer attack.
35.
Hence,
Yeah.
special attack.
Say specialer.
It's specialer than most. I mean, this is a pretty special attack, but it's the most
Specialer.
specialist attacks. I can also huck bombs here. So this is one of the many Zelda items that you can use. Bombs are pretty basic. You get this in the first mission. You can see everyone's been playing out in the show floor. This is not on the show floor. This is exclusive content.
This is, yes.
This is
Only
special
place
here.
to see it, right here.
Only place to see this right here.
Chris, you are whomping him.
That's the goal.
Good work.
Like this Redead here, I wish I could break down his meter, but as soon as I get the next item here, okay. So
Redead
here,
Knight.
which is good because I want to get this keep. Because I know what's in this keep.
A Jedi Knight.
Because the bridges are down. How am I going to get through those bridges once the bridges are down?
Uh oh, they need support.
We will see. So take it over.
I think he's far away from that guy.
So I own this now. My mission is successful. I need to take these two sides on the east.
Oh, it
Very
shows right there on the
important
map.
position.
Who's
Very
in danger
important.
and stuff.
You see Impa off on the horizon, but
She's
we got a little
stuff.
action going on here.
I got a chest.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
First, gonna get a little magic. Hopefully, I can fill my magic meter because I really want to show you my magic attack. But I didn't do that yet. So let's check what's in the chest. Who can guess? Quick! Someone at home, guess what is in this chest, and you
A
win.
piece of heart?
The
Magnifying
nonsense,
glass.
It's the hook shot. Is in this chest.
Magnifying
Knowledge is
glass.
the most important thing
It is really
of
important.
all things. That is
They-
a great prize.
In
So we're
all-
gonna
in
pierce
all
through your
of the
opponents?
Dynasty Warriors franchise and Zelda
Bring you
Warriors
to them,
franchise,
them to
knowledge
you.
is the greatest strength. My level is 6.
Reset
I'm
the
actually
game.
level 6 of knowledge.
Whoa,
Thank you.
that looks like
we're here to
freaking
learn.
Ridley.
We're here to experience not just great games, but learning. And we're going to learn how to take down this Twilight Dragon,
Ooh.
Argarok. So now that I have the hook shot, I
Pierce
have
the
a
scales.
much better defense and offense against all of these arrow foals that are flying around. Because now I can actually shoot myself to them, which is nice.
The chaos.
That's not Argorok.
is just
Dude, you
like,
need to go to the
it's
west.
just to the point of
What are you
being
doing? Your
maddening,
troops are
and it keeps you
suffering.
At that level of like just on the edge of excitement the entire time.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna let this guy go. I'm gonna try to take down that dragon, because that's what I want to do
That's
right
where
now
we're
the
going.
most. That's what we got to do, because that's very important. Because I can't let the allied base fall. If that falls, we lose. We don't want that. I can't lose. My boss
want
specifically
that. Oh, there's a
said,
hook shot
if I
thing.
lose in this
This is
demo,
very Twilight
if I
Princess.
let
Even
Midna
the
fall,
some
I
the perks,
pretty much
I mean,
let go.
the,
I don't get to come
some
home.
of the props and
This is
stuff.
style,
no longer
yeah.
Treehouse Live.
The-
The Treehouse dead. I'll be gone.
Some of the
Fire.
game
Treehouse
assets.
fired.
Yeah.
Use the hook shot now to navigate your way through.
Yep. So right now, this base, I don't have to bother this base because this one is ours. We own this base. And my magic is full, which is great. I'm going to wait until my special is full so I can use this special tag that Zelda fans, Midna fans especially, are going to like. So I'm going to wait for that. I can actually increase my special meter. Now it's full. Okay. Now we're going to go over and we're going to go take...
Wait for it.
We're going to go take another base here. I can take this one. I'm going to. Okay, I'm going to take this base. So first I'm going to use my magic here. When I hit my magic, I'm stronger, I'm faster, I'm more resilient, which is great.
Dang.
But I don't want to use my magic. I want to use my magic and my special attack with magic. I'm going to actually use the
Oh.
You're double dipping here.
do a down attack,
Nice.
take care of some guys, big attack at
Look at
once. Just a little satisfaction.
That was nice right there.
Everyone's like, oh, we're going to do midnight right. We're going to do midnight right. We're going to do midnight right.
You can almost taste the epic.
It's just delicious. And this is but one of the characters. We've already
Now you
shown
see why they
off that
picked
Link is there. We've
Midnight's
already shown off you're gonna
cursed
get
form as opposed to
Zelda,
her
and
true
I'll
form.
do Zelda. I'll do Zelda another time. I'll talk about her another
I don't think
day.
she had any of
She's
those
a fun
moves.
character to play as.
We don't know. We never saw her.
All these
Could've been a
characters
chance to
I'll play as. That's the
explore a
that's
whole
one of
new
the biggest selling
character.
points I want to say.
She could still be in here. Though.
Yeah, she could still be just an unlockable character.
They have their own
Usually these,
special weapon,
Midnight
signature
Smash.
style. So you really feel
Wow.
like
That
Midna
would
is
be
gonna
cool.
play
That would
very
be cool,
different
yeah.
Link is much
Usually these
faster.
Dynasty Warrior games, they
Much
have
more
like
combo-based.
20
Midna, you
insanely
have to
amount of
do a
unlockable
little bit.
characters.
You have to know just enough. You can't just go in and mash, 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 because she's got a lot of slowdown. You have to go in and plan accordingly. So right now, this mission, first I need to take this base. That's important. And I actually took the base over by
You know
the
those
allied base.
warriors ain't doing
because
crap.
otherwise,
They're just sitting
it
there.
would be really deadly having a bunch of enemies constantly spawning
What do you
and
expect?
showing
It's a
up
video game.
at my base. I don't want that. Because if it falls again, I lose instantly.
Of course you can.
It's all about controlling the field.
Just to keep us. You ain't gonna last very long.
Luckily, the key bosses, it takes a while sometimes to get to them, and especially if the enemy's morale is high. Luckily, the enemy morale is normal, which is good. If it's high, enemies are going to be more difficult to defeat. And I don't think in this demo the morale is going to change much, other than just my own personal morale is pretty high.
What
right
happened
now.
to the dragon?
Well, that's
Now he needs to go all the way back to the side of the map. It's like, that's
I think
tiring.
the dragon is
I am
assaulting
in
a
Steam level 6.
village.
I feel very confident in my abilities. Zelda's over here fighting
Him and
this arrow
Smog.
full. And there we go. We're gonna try to attack him. Okay, so that's
Him
that's one way.
small.
I'm gonna come in with a
Smuggling him?
try to get him. Oh, he thinks he's got me.
Not like this.
I should be blocking, but I'm too impatient to block.
using the hook shot in battle.
Zelda, she's in the fray.
It's great. Wait for him to get in the air.
I
Now
feel
I'm
like
gonna
if she
pull him
really
down.
went to war though, she'd
There we
be
go.
wearing
Now we're gonna
grass.
get him. Now we're gonna get him.
Mhm.
Okay, so
More
this,
peach status.
once you get that weak point
Yeah,
down,
that is more peachy.
do a big ol' attack.
Ooh.
That was
Which
cool.
is great. That's so satisfying, especially when you spend a lot of time against a Re-Dead or
He really
Arrow
gets
or
into that.
any other enemies. Okay, so now Zelda's no longer fighting that guy. So now she's clear. I need
Hang it
her.
up, she's good.
I need her to get over here. 'Cause she needs to make.
You know
a
what?
magic
As
circle.
much as I'm
Very,
looking forward to this
very-
game, just
otherwise
watching this
that
game
dragon
play,
is
it's
flying
exhausting.
around.
It's like
She's
so
on-
much
I don't know
going
if it's
on.
not final yet.
She
It's
gets distracted very
a little
easily
fatiguing
right
to
now
me. I
because
think
she
it's in
too
the
is
animations. It's
pulling
too
her weight.
choppy,
She
too
doesn't
blurry.
sit around. Zelda does not sit around in
Maybe
this
it's the
game.
resolution that we're seeing it at.
A lot of people think, oh, she's gonna be
It's
kidnapped.
not
She's
as
not kidnapped.
crisp
She's
as
Well,
it
yeah,
could
it's
be.
not gonna be as
She's
crisp
got
because
stuff to do.
the
You gotta find her, and people are like, oh no. In
Well,
the first
the-
mission, like,
the camera
you gotta find
transitions
her.
are too-
She's not kidnapped. She's
They're not
busy.
fluid. It's very
Yeah.
And
jaggy.
it's more like, oh dang, we need to get
Well,
to
this is
her
not definitely
right
running
now.
at 60
She's
frames
really
per second. It's
busy.
probably running
We
at
don't want to look lame
25.
next to Zelda. Okay, so she's moving along.
30 or
She's gonna get
25.
here and activate the magic circle, which is good. So I
Still
need
good
that because I
behind
cannot
bars.
reach
Come on.
that dragon.
Got your magic circle.
I gotta say, writing for Midna has been a super dream.
Whoa.
Like,
This is what you've been wanting
I
for
mean,
years.
Holy
right?
I'm a
cow,
super
that's pretty
fan.
good.
So being told, okay, you gotta write for this game. Midna's in the game. Like, really? Like, yeah, you gotta write for Midna. I will do that. I will get to do that. I got to write for so many Zelda characters, which is intimidating. Because once you played the games for so long, and they're like, okay,
So
you
there's
have
more than one
these
dragon? What's with
characters
those
you have to write
arrows?
for, interacting with each other. It's like,
Mhm.
don't screw that up, because people will know, and they will not be happy.
Yeah, there's more than one. Look at
Well,
that.
you'll know. You'll be one of those people.
I will. I'll get mad at myself. I'll actually get on the forums and I will talk
Sick
about
of
how
it.
myself is inadequate in that experience. So once again, Argrok has come back. That first attack, it was unsuccessful, which is a shame. So
Well,
I
he
gotta
said
wait a
mission
little bit here.
complete.
He showed back up,
Success. Huh?
and they're talking like it's getting the job done.
Probably have to
Luckily,
hit him
there's
3 times or
another
whatever.
Alternative to this. So I'm gonna go over here to the
Fairy
Fairy Fountain.
Fountain.
Here's another thing. The Zelda fans are gonna be happy. So
This is awesome.
this is one of the best things we will
Yeah, it's
show
a Zelda game. There's probably stages to the boss
at
fight.
E3 all year long. So this is
They
a great
brought
Oh,
it back.
nice.
Great Fairy.
Awesome.
Holy cow.
She'll open missions to help
That's
you
what a
out.
great
She'll
fairy you should
usually
kind of look
strengthen
like in
your
Zelda.
items. In this one, my hook shot,
Too much
I
close though.
tried to grab Argrok and pull him down with a powered up hook shot that didn't work. So she's
Took one of the
gonna pull out
creepiest
both
things
of
in
them.
Zelda and actually made
Made
it
it.
not too bad.
I know.
It's still, you're still struggling.
Because like
We're
next to
just
Tingo, they kind of
let this
freaked
sink
me
in.
freaked me out.
No spoilers.
Yeah, especially with the Madonna bra and everything.
Oh god, my eye!
Whoa, the moon!
Whoa! Holy crap!
That,
Oh,
this is just glorious.
taking out the point.
OMG.
How else are you going to get a giant Twilight Dragon out of the sky? You're going to pull down the moon from Majora's Mask is what you're going to do.
That was
Nice.
badass.
Is on
That was
another level.
nice. I
Now
can't
I
wait for
can
this
take him
freaking
out
game
on
now.
This is what I
That's
want.
awesome.
Oh, like, I can't hit on those. This really is a love letter to
I
Zelda.
gotta wait here. I got this down. I got this going. So
You know, they did hit
when
it on the
you
nose.
like right now I can hit with a hook shot. Pull
That
it
was the
down.
point.
Midna here. Do not mess with Midna. She will pull a dragon out of the sky.
Oh my gosh.
She just will. Now
I
gotta
guess
attack
in
the
order for
weak
being
point here.
divorced, you could
He's
say
gonna
they
back up and he's
beat the
gonna
snot
hit
out of
hard,
him.
So I gotta make sure I get away from him.
But it wasn't
And
the
I
moon
can
that
also cut
day.
grass while I'm waiting. Get some rupees here. Maybe get some hearts that I don't need, which is fine. Get back here.
That was one gnarly
Try to hit
pimple
him
in
with
the
a shot,
moon
pull
guy.
him down again. Midna does not care. How big is
Look
the
at
dragon?
that.
How big is
Ooh.
Midna? Doesn't matter. She is the Twilight Princess.
Yeah. She is badass, man. Look at that.
Boom. All right. Just gotta
Whoa.
wait for him to give me one more. And I'm gonna pull him down. I'm gonna get him with a big attack. Of course, course, he's just going to keep pulling this. He's going to start changing up after halfway point because it's just, you know, that's...
Well, but look at his health bar still.
Halfway
Is that the
point,
armor
he's
that's
gonna
the
get
one
mad
she's
at
attacking?
But for now,
I think so.
I'm going to get a hit
Oh yeah, that was the armor. Now there you go. Look at that.
punch. Now he's at half damage.
Dang.
So
It's like
I can,
run.
I don't even have to bother with him right now. I can come back and beat him anytime I want. I'm going to go just check out some more of this.
He's following her.
Because you see, I've only really focused on a little bit of the east side, a little bit of the south.
You got south.
I can go explore all I want. And this mission is in the game, but this is a shrunk down version of that mission. That
Somebody's
mission
sending no support.
much different. There's a lot more to it. I will defeat the dragon by the end of this demo here, but in the full mission, other things are going to happen. There's going to be more enemies. There's going to be another big enemy I have to fight. Big as in like oh, I'm going to fight this enemy? Yes, you will. Here's kind of a fun thing. This is a little minor, but you got to love this. With your bombs, you can destroy rocks. Like right there would have been a secret thing in the full game. And I see Argarok does not want to wait for me. He's going to follow me across the map. That's cool. That's good. That means I'm
He's
in
like
control.
you.
I'm going to take out this outpost captain because he's so inconsequential to me that I can do this. Argarok seems important. Nah, I want to get the outpost captain.
Someone must
That's
defend.
more enemies, just my special attack. Cool. That's a great thing is where you may be on a timer for a mission where you'll have quite a bit of time to defeat a mission. You have a lot of time to explore these areas, and these maps are pretty big. And there are some secrets to
Right,
be
I mean,
found.
you've got the option to pretty much play. I mean, he's following you, but you could go and clear out this entire map.
Yeah, I
if
mean,
you wanted to.
again, I'm in control. I feel fine. The allied base is safe. He's not attacking it with fireballs from up high because I pulled him down with the moon,
Whoa.
which is what you do with dragons.
He's
That's what you
still
do.
breathing fire though.
Again, we're all about learning here. When a dragon threatens your homeland, pull the moon out of the sky. That seems fair. That's really just what you learn in elementary school in Hyrule or Termina.
Yeah, we need the quote book up here.
We really do. This is vital knowledge. This dragon will not let me alone. I want to take this keep. I don't want to fight you, dragon.
You've already incensed him.
Of course I have. He should be mad, but I don't. He's so insignificant to me.
Argarok, don't forget.
He don't. I don't care. I can actually spend an entire mission just trying to control the entire map. And I might just do that because I'm in control. I'm Midna.
Okay, I won't be saying that to life if I were you.
You know, you start getting that completionist.
Actually, he does act like
Oh my
Midna too,
goodness,
all
don't
bratty and
get me
everything.
Started on how long this game. To get everything in this game is gonna be a long
But I want
process.
my map blue.
Exactly. You want your blue map. Argarok, leave me alone. I got arrow pulls to take out. I have a keep to obtain. That's a dangerous attack too. If I just kind of let him hit me with that fire, it'll do way more damage. Like I talk big, but I've caught that before, and I'm not gonna let that happen right now.
Yeah, he talks big, but he's not done.
See, I love. It's so satisfying to take a keep and have all these enemies just get thrown back.
Well, talk about your combos a little bit that you're
Okay.
mainly sticking with Midnight here.
Okay, so Midna's got a few. This is sort of basic heavy attack, because I can grab someone, throw them. Now I'm powered up a little bit. I got my, this is just my YYY combo, my YYY hand slap.
Right.
Why?
But it looks like I did fail. I let my base fall. As much as I was talking,
Oops.
I let the base fall. Hyrule Warriors lost the battle.
Oops.
That's a terrible
This is
thing.
a terrible thing.
Well, I think this is actually a good stopping point because we've got a couple special guests here.
For the defeat on
that
Nintendo.
are gonna be joining us. They're coming to the stage right now. We have
That's pretty cool
one of
screen
our,
right there.
Developer friends from Tecmo Koei. We also have. You want to come on out?
Please come on up.
We also have Mr. Ainuma as well joining us. We have Reiko from the Treehouse. She's going to be helping us with translation. Thank you all for coming by. This is very exciting.
I'm gonna jump back in as Link.
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
get it going again.
I'm gonna
Chris.
fix this problem. This dragon is going down fast.
So we're looking at Hyrule Warriors. I know everyone's really excited to hear your sort of take and what went into this game. So please, if you'd like to.
Yeah, please enlighten us, Mr.
今
Onuma.
回来られてるお客様もTwitch で見られてるお客様もいろいろ このゲームについていろいろ興味を持っているかと思うんですけれども、開発している皆さんにちょっと一言お願いします。
She keeps saying I know a lot.
I don't know.
I know. Stupid. His mic doesn't work.
Somebody just trade with him?
I know. Just give him the mic.
お届けするま
あ、
で
なるほど。
時間かかりますけど、ぜひ楽しみにお待ちください。
So everyone at the development studio is working very hard to deliver on everyone's hopes for this particular project. We'll still need a little bit more time to get it to where we want to put into people's hands, but we're hoping to make it something that everyone enjoys.
Come on.
We got Chris's,
More questions.
Chris is tearing it up here.
I have to. I made a big mistake, and I'm fixing this now.
This is good.
大失敗したけど今直そうとしてます。
Mr. Ainuma, perhaps you could speak to the sort of inspiration of where this game came from.
このゲームのインスピレーションについて青沼さんからお願いしたいんですけれども。
はい。
はい。
ね、無双シリーズっていうのは光栄テコンさんがずっと昔から作ってきてて、
I saw him
今回
live
ゼルダでそういうの作ってき
at
た
the
り
anniversary
した
concert.
んですけど、たまたまね、その
Oh,
他の
from the
コラ
far,
ボタイ
obviously,
トル
not
無
the,
双のコラボタイト
from
ル
the
ちょうど遊んで
stands,
て、
but still.
これでゼルダ作ったらどんなことになるんだろうなってすごく思ってた時
The
に
same
その話がやってきたんで、
Yes.
もう絶対やらせてくださいって話をしたんですよね。
So Tech McCoy has been working on the Dynasty Warriors series for a while, and when they approached me with this idea for creating a Zelda version of the game, I just happened to actually be playing another collaboration version of Dynasty Warriors, so that the timing lined up really, really well. And so, and I was actually, as I was playing, I was thinking myself, what would a Zelda version of this game look like? So it was just really, really timely. It was really fortunate that the timing, that they approached me when they did.
I mean, I know this is something that a lot of fans of both franchises are really excited to see. And in the Nintendo Direct, we saw there was a lot of talk about how sort of Mr. Ainuma gave you guys a lot of freedom in developing this game. And I know a lot of people are interested to know like what your thoughts were in
I wanna
creating
see
this
some Shia,
with that
come
sort of
on.
freedom and working with the Zelda universe.
Shia.
無双のファンにとってもゼルダのファンにとってもすごい楽しみにしているタイトルだと思うんですけれども、デジタルイベントの中で
Hyrule Warriors game? I mean, Dynasty Warriors?
テッポさんから
No, Hyrule Warriors.
青沼
They
さん
made
にい
it
ろ
a,
いろ
they made a whole
任
new
せてもら
character.
えたってすごい責
The
任を
whole
感
reason
じ
this
た
whole
ってい
thing
う
starts
風な話
is
がありましたけれ
because
ども、どういう
well, Link is a
アプローチを取りま
knight
し
in
たか？
training, and Shia is a sorceress, and she actually has a fancy for Link. But Link and Zelda are kind of, I think, together.
And Item, yeah.
And she gets jealous, and the hatred in her heart kind of overwhelms and opens up all this portal,
Oh,
which is probably again
だけどその
Most
今回
likely.
我々が作るのはゼルダ無双
Could
で
be
新
Tingle,
しい
I don't
ゲー
know.
ムなので、そういうことじゃないよっていうのを青沼さんに言っていただいて、例えば爆弾1個取っても今回のは爆弾いっぱい投げたり大きい爆弾投げたりするんですけど、それって今までの本編とは違う全然投げ方なんですけど、今回のゼルダ無双だったらいいよねっていうふうに言ってもらっていて、そういうゼルダの伝説とは違う
Wouldn't it be
遊
cool
び
to
に
play
持っ
with
ていく
like
って
a
いうのが
melee
実
character
は
who's
一
going
番
in, like, hit people,
シンプルですけど
he
一
has
番時間の
Pompadour
かかる
power.
We've worked on several
what?
collaboration versions of Dynasty
Oh,
Warriors.
God, the
and,
Pompadour.
When we
Elvis.
a Zelda version, we thought really hard about, okay, what are those essential things of Zelda that we need to make sure we include in this version to make sure that we stay true to the series? Because, Legend of Zelda has many fans. It's got, there are many versions of the game that people really, really love. So we tried
They
to.
could have done
our
Dynasty
approach
Warriors,
was
but
to
called
make
the
sure that
Hyrule
we
Warrior or
stayed true to the
Nintendo
Zelda
Warriors,
franchise. But when we spoke to Mr.
utilizing
Aonuma, he
NFC
said,
once again. So again, something
don't
like
really-
this, but
he gave us the freedom to not
put
feel
in-
so
you
tied
put
to
in
those
Zelda, you
because
put
this
in,
is a Dynasty Warriors,
Mario, you put
that
in
takes place in the Zelda
Metroid.
universe. He said
So
he kind of allowed us to strike
concept
that balance. So
Nintendo
in this
Warriors
particular
and
game,
stuff,
well,
yeah.
in
That would be
Zelda
another
games,
good
normally
cool concept,
you throw
yeah.
a bomb, but with this one you can throw multiple bombs or one big bomb. So we were able to kind of customize
One
the
bomb?
different Zelda features,
bomb.
but make them appropriate to this particular
like this.
Yes, the
gameplay.
fact that
not this way.
No.
shot into this
She's dying again,
world
Ian
where,
Power.
I mean, it's absolute controlled chaos, but it's absolute chaos out there. And the fact that you're still using Zelda items that you've acquired as rewards, as bonuses throughout that is a really fun idea that I think a lot of people are digging here today.
ゼルダの世界にあるフックショット
Found out
を
so
この本当に
fast-paced compared to
ワイワイ
the
ざわ
Zelda
ざわいろいろ起きてる
No kidding.
まあシーンの中で使われてるっていうのはやっぱりそのバランス取れてるすごいバランスが取れてるように
Super
感じるんですけどもなのでそのゼルダのアイテムに使
wonder
い
if
慣
you
れ
can
てる
double
人
the size
と
of your
も
magic
その
meter.
新しい感っていうのが感じられるん
It
じゃ
looks
ないか
like
と
it.
思います
1, 2, 3, 4 and a half
So, yes, definitely.
hearts.
They've
So
done
there's
that. They were able
still
to
four and a
take
half
those
left.
essences
Four and a
of
half.
Zelda and
Four and a
really
half
apply them to
hearts
this
left there.
particular
So it looks
world
like
of
there
the
is enough room
gameplay.
for doubling it.
Great. You see Chris continuing.
Of course,
to
they're not
tear
gonna
it
show
up there.
everything here. But
I told you, I have to make up for lost ground. I let the allied base fall. That is a big no-no.
Chris feels like he has disappointed us all. I want you to
I
know
wonder
this.
if the
So
goddess
he's
has will
trying
make
to
any
make up
type
for
of
it.
appearance.
さっき失敗し
The
た
goddess
部
what?
分を
The goddesses. I would like to have
なんていう
Myra's
やり
love
直
or
しっていう
Din's fire.
気持ちで皆さんにどうしても見せたいんですよ自分ができる
Carlos win.
I didn't use
え
that
でも
very
クリス
often.
上手ですよ
Well, if you
I'm
feed
actually really
feed
impressed
some
with how
beans,
good
I'm sure you
Chris
can
is
use
at
fire as
playing
win.
this game.
かなり難易度高いステージで
This
す
is a really difficult stage.
Didn't really care personally about Hylia as a
One of the
goddess.
things that I think
That was a total
you know,
ringer
Chris
for
and I
that.
kind of talked a little bit about this too.
Again, I like
In
the story,
seeing
but
this
that
game,
they should have
sort of
rethought that.
Total.
ladder
It
that
totally
exists in
undermines
Zelda,
the
and the
validity of
the feeling that it
Triforce
brings
and the
about
three
to the player
goddesses.
every time you pull off something or you see something off in the distance and you can't quite get it yet, but you know that soon you'll be able to. If you pull it off,
I think
you've earned
probably
it.
should have been a character or some type of
In this game, there's almost
demigod
another level.
or
The
some kind of
massive
lesser
horde
being
of
than the
enemies
gods
adds this
themselves.
other
Yeah.
level of that sort of accomplishment,
Like
warm
in-
fuzzy.
More in
That
keeping
you know,
with
it's
the
almost like a
spirit.
new
This
Zelda feeling, honestly.
is out of left
That's
field
really
out
kind
of
of
nowhere. It's like,
ゼルダのゲームの中でその達成感
The same thing with
っていうのはやっぱり
the master at the very
非常に大
end.
事
The
なも
whole
の
thing
で
that he
例えば
is gonna
あるダン
reincarnate.
ジョンに入ってな
It's like
んかあるんだ
I
けど
thought
今
all
の
this
アイテム
time
では
I
届
thought
かない
that
届かないっていうふう
the
な
reason why
その
Ganondorf
プレイ
can
ヤーを
die
そういう
because he's in
風にさせて
possession of the Triforce of Power.
この先なんかいいものをなんか手に入れれば
Yeah,
ここまでいけ
no,
る
it kind of
because
invalidates the power of the Triforce
思い
once
なが
again.
らどんどん
Exactly.
進めてもらうっていう
Next Zelda we'll find
のが
out
すごい大
it's
事だ
just
と
a
思うん
piece
で
of
すけど
gold.
もダイナハイルルウォリアーズではそれもあるんですけれどもこのたくさんいる敵を倒しながらそれをやっていく
I wonder where this new Zelda is gonna fall in regards to
timeline?
timeline.
That's gonna be another split.
違う達成感っていうのが含まれて
Another branch into the
楽しいと思います
timeline, right?
そうね宝箱を開けたりその宝箱が出てくるそういう仕掛けをね
They're really going Marvel with this.
いわゆるゼル
So
ダ
they're
らし
really
い
going Marvel with the Zelda
I know.
franchise.
その各所で起きてる
We'll have
戦闘
spin-offs of
どういう
Link
変わ
and
っていくかみたいなことが
an
両方
actual
バラン
Link
スよく
spin-off
入ってい
and
くっていうのがね
The Legend of Link and The Legend of Midnight and The
面
Legend
白
of
い
The Legend of Tingle.
Yeah, certainly,
The Legend of
you
Tingle.
definitely
The
have
man
that treasure
behind
chest
the
that
tight
you have
green
to get to.
suit.
You have to get that treasure chest, and inside that treasure chest,
Hello,
there's
hello.
maybe the key or something that allows you to move to the next stage, or so that sense of accomplishment that you were talking about, and like you said, also being able to defeat all these enemies while accomplishing all these other
here we go.
feats within the game is definitely part of the experience, and they've done a great job balancing those two things.
They almost went the other direction to like
Back to
really round.
こんなのもゼルダファンの皆さんには喜んでもらえるんじゃないかなと思いますよ
And I was hoping that Zelda fans would like scenes like this. It's a nod.
Yeah.
Jealous of her pants. Her pants look super comfy.
ズボンは
Her pants look super comfy. You had to go there.
履きやすいものになってますね。
So if you could get Chris a pair of those pants, I think he'd be very happy.
じゃあクリスさんにぜひそういうズボンをプレゼントしてください。
Yeah, please, let's give Zelda some tight spandex and
There's also, something else that's
In,
that is,
workout clothes,
something
you
you don't do a lot
Please.
in the Zelda world.
You
is
speak of the
sort map
princess.
maintenance
I know.
That, the
That's what that
Dynasty
guy's
Warriors
implying.
brings a new feel for. Maybe you guys could talk a little bit about how integrating that into with the Zelda world and sort of any challenges you experienced with that, perhaps.
ゼルダのゲームの
Yeah,
中
it
で
shows
地図はやっぱり
Link
あるんですけれども、やっぱり無双の地図っていうのをまた別な使い方っていうかをされてるんですけれども、
Shows
そ
a
れ
lot
に
of
ついてちょっ
bombs.
とご
I'll give him
説明
that.
いただけます。
はいこのハイラルウォリアーズっていうのは、ステージ全部がその戦場になっていて、敵も味方もそれぞれ行動してるんですよね。その中で自分がどこに加勢して、敵を倒して、この戦場を自分に有利に導いていくかっていう遊びになりますんで、その 右はそのなんでしょうね、自分一人のものじゃなくて戦場全体のみんなの状況、自分一人じゃなくてもどんどん変わっていくっていう状況があるので、それをこう楽しんで自分でどんどん変えていく楽しみっていうのがあります。そういう意味で言うとマップ自体はあるけど、マップの遊び方っていうのは本当ゼルダ本編とは全然違う遊びになってます。
You're exactly right. In Hyrule Warriors, the way the map is used is definitely different from the way that it's used in a Zelda game. In Hyrule Warriors, the playing field is it's just a big battlefield, and you know it's not just you that's battling these enemies. There's battles happening all over this map, so it's up to the player to decide what their strategy is going to be, how they're going to go about claiming these different spaces, these different areas of the battlefield as they go. So it's a different way of using the map from a traditional Zelda game, but it supports the gameplay.
It really does. It adds a really deep sense of urgency and chaos that is very exciting while you're in this massive battlefield with hordes of enemies. It's really a lot of fun.
そうですね。敵がたくさんいるところで自分だけではなくいろんなところでいろんな人が戦ってて、勝ったり負けたりしてるのが本当にチェックしながら自分の
倒しましたね。
道を決められるので。
Hey, good work.
Good job, Chris.
今回は戦場にボス自体も出てきますからね。ボスがゼルダシリーズでこうボス部屋がありますけど、今回も戦場全体がボス部屋になりますからね。
Yeah, and the boss battles actually take place in the same battlefield, in the same expansive battlefield. Normally in a Zelda game, it happens in the boss room.
Very exclusive.
But here, it takes place. It can start on the battlefield and it can move around the battlefield as well. So that is another different way that we've used the map.
By the way, I just want to reiterate, best loading screen I've ever seen.
このロード画面は
これすごい
今まで見てきた
We have
中
Zelda,
で一番素
we
晴
have
らしい。
Midna, we have
こ
Impa.
れすごい評判がいいんですよね。
Yeah, it's actually very well liked
Probably
within the development team
Yeah,
as well.
sure.
コーデコさんたちってそのゼルダのいろんなシリーズの要素をいろんなところにこう散りばめてねくれてる。本当にねゼルダ
I don't like seeing them in the same world setting. If it's not Smash, why is there a Toon Link?
As I play the game myself, I've noticed the different ways that Tecmo Koei developers have included little hints and little, tributes to the different games in the Zelda series. So I'm hoping that people look forward to discovering those for themselves.
An old man with a sword.
Even sitting watching the loading screen.
Take this. It's dangerous to go along.
Filled with
Oh yeah, there you go.
This is random old.
そういう音楽とかがどんどん
That would be random.
そうですね、さっきの様子
That is really cool to see that
出てくる月も全然
staff.
違うタイトルですけど、皆さんゼルダファンの皆さんならあれって分かってもらえるものだと思って、これお祭りソフトでね、もうそんなのいっぱい入ってます。はい。
So that the fairy scene, is something very, very common to Zelda players, but the way we created that within this game is very, very different. So I'm hoping we call this kind of a celebration title, where we're kind of paying homage to Zelda. It's a
Wow,
merger,
there's a
but
big
it's
flower.
it's
That's
a
cute.
merging of the two titles, and we really think it's.
What's
I really
with
like
that
term
staff?
celebration title. I mean, that really it's
You know
something
what?
that I think
No,
is
Fire
fun
stuff,
in
fire
this
red.
day and age,
I was gonna say,
how
I don't-
fun these things are supposed to be. They're
I don't think they would have
games,
Ganondorf as a
it's
playable
about
character.
fun.
After
And
all,
this
he's for
this
the evil
one is
forces.
really,
You
I
have to
mean,
think
it
of
is just
good guys.
from
If
floor to ceiling,
Ganondorf
it's
is the main
nothing but
enemy.
fun. It's
They haven't said who
really,
the actual end
it's
boss
really
is.
good to be reminded
They
of
mentioned
that.
Shia as the bad guy. I think she's probably like a mid-boss fight, I'm guessing.
なぜかと言いますと、やっぱり無双の良さとゼルダの良さが本当にうまくマージされてると思うので、
What's it called? Groove or what his name is?
遊べるんじゃないかと思います。
Groose?
みんなに。
That would be interesting. Kind of weird.
Yeah.
ね、
Really, almost anybody else, because there are like only 4 main people. Some type of Goron, maybe. The Goron would be kind of cool because he's rolling around. And then, of course, Agora, Zora, and Zora.
Yeah. それでのコーラ。
全く全然違うその達成感っていうんですか
I guess it would be kind of out of place, but I would love to see Fierce Stevie Link.
Yeah. But I don't think it would be out of place. I mean,
Legend of Zelda.
Well, they have the Twilight. That's why they have the moon.
oh,
No, Error. I am Error.
dang it.
Do, 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 do.
Dang, that's
They were just getting to the good stuff. No. That's how somebody got their hat.
っていうそのゼルダファンの皆さんがやりたいアクションを入れて、でもそれをこうゼルダ無双の遊びに仕上げようっていう風にもう本当開発しながらこの方向だっていう風に決まって、今そういう風にボスバトルができているんで、ゼルダファンの皆さんも違うけど、やりたかった
I
の
didn't realize that I had to remind the Wii U that we're still using it.
思ってます。はい。
So each installment in the Zelda franchise
Now that
is a
thing is
complete
just
experience
sticking out
in
right
and
there
of
with the
itself. And we didn't want to copy that, but when we approached development on this title, we knew that there were essential things that all Zelda fans wanted to do, or expected to do. Well, not really expected, but wanted to do, and we wanted to really bring that out. And of course, we can't change the element where Link swings his sword. That's something that everyone knows.
Right.
That is essential to the series. So, and we also said, okay, well, when the Dodongo opens his mouth, you're gonna have to throw something in
Yeah,
there.
throw a bomb.
And if the tail, sparkles, you got to do something with that tail. So, we kept all of those
There we
again,
go.
essential elements that Zelda users or Zelda fans have come to know and love. But we also tweaked it and included things that maybe they weren't.
Great. Chris, I know you have some questions that you'd like to ask, so I'm going to take over playing.
Okay.
And
I set you up for good.
Oh, great. Thank you.
Should be good. To wrap this up,
I know Chris wants to speak.
クリスも質問があるので、はい。
I have to know. You both represent some pretty big franchises
Oh,
here.
what am I doing?
Ganondorf versus Lu Bu. Who wins in this fight?
Lubu. I don't know who
ル
Lubu
ー
is.
ブの戦いの中
I'm
で
guessing it's from
どっち
Dynasty
が勝ち
Warriors.
質問なんですけれども。
このハイラルウォーリアーズの中ですか？
So you mean within Hyrule Warriors or?
You know, I know that Dynasty Warriors is based on ancient Chinese history, and this is based off of, I think, American history. Is for Hyrule Warriors is American history, if I have my history correct. So in the real world,
Okay.
who wins between
What's
Ganondorf
that guy
and
been
Lu Bu?
smoking?
多分一つは中国の歴史
On that
に
biological reasoning, it'd have to be
これは
Ganon.
アメリカの歴史を元に作られてるんじゃないかと思うんですけれども、実際に戦うことになったら
Well, I don't know the.
At best, Lubu
まあ
was
私はガノンドルフが
a
勝つと思い
friend
ます。
warrior.
I think it might be Ganondorf.
Ooh, there we go, right there. What's the chance that someday we could have Lu Bu fight Ganondorf?
それをいつか実際に遊べる実現することってあります。
そうです。2を作りましょう。
Maybe in a sequel, maybe in
Oh, that is an exclusive for today.
I think that's all you're going to get, Chris.
That's all I'm gonna get.
あれです。今回新しくプレイアブルキャラクターでゼルダ姫だったりミドナのプレイアブルで情報公開しましたけど、まだまだプレイアブルキャラクター実はいっぱいありますんで、ぜひ今後もぜひゼルダ無双を注目してもらいたいなと思います。
So at this E3, we've announced playable characters, not just Link, but also Midna and Princess Zelda. But that's not it. So I'm hoping that people stay tuned and look forward to getting more information about Hyrule Warriors.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, here. I'm going to take us out. But
All right, take us out, Ed.
Juan, thank you so much for dropping by. This was
どうもあり
a
がとう
real
ございまし
pleasure.
た。本当に
Thank
光栄
you.
です。
Thank you.
Chris,
Yes.
thank you as well.
Thank you,
And
Ed.
don't go anywhere because we've got a lot more cool stuff coming up. We're going to do more deep diving into Splatoon. Come right back. Nintendo Treehouse live at E3.
Okay, so closing comments here. I personally think that Hyrule Warriors is very exciting. I really looking forward to it. I mean, it's kind of a bias because I'm a big Zelda fan, but beyond that, I think they're really doing a good job, and it brings a complete different pace and gameplay to the series.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. It looks better than I thought. Like, again, it's a Dynasty Warriors more or less clone, but the Zelda touches they've added to it are really nice and worthwhile. It still looks like it needs polishing, and I'm sure it's not done. It's just a demo. I'm anxious to see the final result, and maybe it'd be cool if it does well. Maybe we'll get to see a second one, so that'll be cool.
Yeah, that'll be cool. Okay, well, so this is Jimmy, along with
Mega Man Dust.
wishing you have a good. Hope you guys having a good E3 as much as we are, and stay tuned for our continued coverage on or recap on E3.